Octopath Traveler is rated T for teen by the ESRB. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode we had reached Boulder Falls and we had actually started off learning about Therion and how his story is affected in Ostera. He is a master thief, and actually I don't have someone to allure. Slow motion. No, let's find someone with better qualities. So you know what? Let's take the trader who wanted to get into House Ravus with us. Oh boy, the trader is gonna be in for a treat. Anyways, as I was saying, so Alvin's ability has a clone and Therion's ability has a clone too, but I find that Therion's is a better option than the counterpart. So, now that we have everything prepared, let's go up to Ravus Manor. Two guards at the gate. If I can fool them, I'm in. Time to sell the merchant. Good day, sirs. I've come to call on the Ravuses. Would you kindly announce my arrival?
Hoi.
They're not seeing anyone today. Be gone with you at once. Be gone, I say. Heh. Something tells me this one's bark is worse than his bite.
My sincerest apologies.
Allow me to introduce myself. You see, I am a merchant of some repute. A merchant and of repute? You say? Don't make me laugh. You ought not judge a man by his robes.
To tell you the truth.
As a matter of fact, I was personally summoned by the lady of the house. And I doubt she would react kindly upon hearing I was turned away.
What?
Summoned? You? You think we're gonna believe that, codswallop? If we had a leaf for every rotten thief who gave us that story, we'd be as rich as the Ravuses. But since we aren't, we're here protecting their fortune, and would-be swindlers like you, from would-be swindlers like you. Heh, thought you could outsmart us, did you? The next time you're summoned, remember to bring your letter.
Oh.
Would you be referring to this letter, perchance?
What the? Hey.
How'd you get that? It must be a fake.
Desperate times.
Now for the finishing blow. If you still aren't convinced, I fear there's not much else I can do. I'll take my leave, but I will give Lady Ravus a full report on what happened today. I wonder how she will see fit to deal with this affront to my good name.
Hold on there.
Wait, sir. We were only doing our jobs. Yeah. You may pass.
You have my gratitude.
Why, thank you, gentlemen.
Now then.
Now the real fun begins. I'll just sneak in through that window over there. Now that we're in, we can finally get this item. Hello, beautiful. A war spear. No, I wasn't shirking my duty. I was right here at my post. Inquire. This guard who spends all day staring at the sky might seem to be neglecting his duties, but nothing could be further from the truth. Rather, in gazing at the clouds drifting overhead and contemplating the banality of existence, he has awakened to the reality that he is a figment of a dead god's imagination. Okay. Broadsword. We're just gonna steal this man's candy and the tree nut. He won't be missing these, indeed. Now, it should be noted that if you come down, the door is open, so you are not locked within these walls. Which is good, because that would be terrible. Now, I think there is one more. Oh, never mind, I guess there is nothing left outside. And here we are inside the mansion. Now, it should be noted, I am holding a lantern. We are inside of a dungeon. Let's see. I want to take this room by room.
This is the beginning of your end. My turn.
Oh, we got some thieves here.
Don't play.
Not thieves. Some fighters.
I am ready.
So they take damage from elemental attacks only,
bring your shade.
including fire. I'm curious if it's fire and ice.
Cool off.
They are weak to fire and ice.
I am ready.
This is beautiful because now I can do Night Ode and
bring
defeat
your
them both.
The show is over.
Perfect. And Therion will be gaining some levels. Oh, actually, while we're here, I totally forgot that we got some new equipment. This gentleman uses swords. Let's give him the broadsword. And we got a lance, but none of our characters use the pole arm yet. Do I have a shield? I could give him the ordinary hat, which increases elemental. Or a leather hat. But that decreases his physical defenses quite a bit. Let's see. Let's increase him to the bronze vest. Enlightening earring. That's actually very useful for him since he is all about avoiding damage. And skills. Okay. So that's everything from this bottom floor. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make our way all the way back and go up the first stairwell.
I am ready.
New kinds of knights. Don't want to waste my summon.
Night Ode, bring your shade.
Nothing strong with Night Ode.
Don't play.
Let's use... Oh.
Here we go. Cool off.
Oh. These guys are not weak to elemental. Well, in that case...
My turn.
Here we go.
We'll just discovered their physical weaknesses.
Night Ode,
And
bring
Night
your
Ode
shade.
finish them off.
The show is
Perfect.
over.
So that's just something to be aware of. Enemies do have that trick where they look like they're similar to other enemies you fought, but in truth they are in fact different.
May I have this?
These will be the elemental weakness.
I am ready.
So you know what? I think I'll use a fire soul stone on both
You
of them.
like that?
My turn. What's yours is mine.
So this is
Here goes
an
nothing.
ability called Steal. I will have to look back at what happened if I actually got it.
My turn.
Okay, so I did get whatever it was that he had on hand.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Indeed, Therion. So now that we're on the second floor, let's start going through these rooms. And the reason why we came all the way back to this space is because this upper floor is blocked. But we did get a treasure chest.
I'll make this quick. My turn.
Here goes nothing.
So I'm gonna start cutting
I'm
out
ready.
these battles in this building because now we're just getting to repeated content. If I get into a battle and it's
The show
something
is
new, then I will leave that fight in. Otherwise, domination, there we go. So we defeated all the enemies before they got a chance to, in one move. So we defeated them in one turn. We got domination, so we get +1 to our job points. Okay. So, now, if I encounter new enemies, I will leave those in. If we just encounter the same ones that we've now fought 3 times, then I will cut those out. That way we leave this episode more to exploration rather than combat. So that was just another simple battle. We've seen those enough times. Let's keep going.
May I have this dance?
Here's something that is new. We are now dealing with double combat.
Don't play.
So now we have the elemental guard and the
I'm ready.
sword people.
All right. Cool off. Here goes nothing.
I am ready.
My turn. What's yours is mine.
Thought you had me?
here.
All right.
I am ready. The lion dance.
What's yours is mine.
So I've now figured out where to look. It's the top bar on top
Here we go.
for the things we steal. So I got an inspiring
again.
plum. And that's also quite useful to have in battle, not only on the field, because it's a great way to get treasures and items without needing to expend that extra amount of gold to get those same items. Okay, now we're in the second area. I think I want to be on the upper floor this time. So I've been getting a lot of really good treasures called the Fire Soul Stones, and they're really nice and useful because they give me a full attack. Okay, so first I want to go back and go down. So I used quite a bit of SP for Primrose. So we're going to restore that. Now let's keep going. Nothing in there. Sitting space. In here, purple chest. Wind attire. Since Therion was the one who could open it, elemental defenses. Elemental defense 95. Yeah, with him having the lowest elemental defense, I'm gonna give him the wind attire. Okay. So that is the main floor. Now we're gonna head back up. I'm getting a lot of Fire Soul Stones from these enemies. Like, if I were to go into my... I think it would qualify under... Which one? Fire Soul Stones. I have 7 of them. So we've already been through these doors. So now we're good to go across. Okay, so that was an easy battle. Once again, giving me lots of things. We come across another chest. Invigorating nut. That one was slightly harder. They actually gave me 3 enemies to fight. Okay, so now let's go down the stairs. And we come across a traveling peddler. We have 16 grapes, 7 plums, 8 olives of life. What a place and time to get into a battle. Just to make sure everyone's healed. And we're gonna save here, but we are going to finish off this battle. So let's go in here.
So, this is the amazing treasure everyone is talking about. It looks like an ordinary gemstone to me. Can't imagine it's worth all that much.
The jewel before you is worth more than your mind could hope to fathom. Your inability to discern as much is disconcerting, to say the least.
Who the hell are you? Not just anyone can sneak up on me like that.
I should be the one asking you that question. Not just anyone could have made it this far into the manor, after all.
You won't get answers by stroking my ego.
I meant it as nothing but genuine praise. Allow me to congratulate you on being the first thief to make it here.
You say it as if you wanted this to happen.
Just so. We tightened security for that very purpose. We figured no thief worth his salt would be able to turn down such a challenge.
Go on.
To this end, we even asked the barkeep for help. His job? Find promising thieves and spin tales about this manor.
In other words, you tricked thieves into trying to rob this place.
Think of it more as appealing to their inner nature. The great treasure of Ravus Manor, guarded by a veritable army. What thief could pass up such glory, such riches? We had such high hopes, but were constantly met with disappointment. But finally, one has proven himself worthy.
I should have seen this coming.
And yet you did not. And I find myself most grateful for your lack of foresight.
So what's your angle?
I need not explain that to you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Heathcote. I am a butler in the service of House Ravus.
You expect me to believe an ordinary butler snuck up on me? Anyway, who you are won't matter once I'm out of here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I assure you, you won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
What? Let's get this over with.
And now we're in battle. Okay.
I am ready.
So first, the mole dance. Who is my weakest? Technically, it's
The
Therion.
mole dance.
So that increases his physical defenses.
Bring it on.
And let's
Pick your
poison
poison.
Heathcote.
Whoa.
Okay. Now, just for giggles, let's start using some of these
Take
stones.
this!
I am ready.
Night Ode. No one's weak to darkness.
Whoa.
I want to get rid of that swordsman
All
before
right.
he does too much. Okay.
All right. Let's get down to work.
Let's break you.
I am ready.
Let's summon the merchant. Excellent. I love you, Mr. Merchant.
I'm ready. Are you? What's yours? Mine.
Olive of Life. That's quite useful in case I
I am
die.
ready.
Let's lion dance.
The
out
lion
there.
dance.
Whoa.
Don't blink.
Heathcote used spears. Bless me.
My turn.
Standard sword
Alright.
is useful. poison again.
Pick your poison.
I am ready. I am ready.
Summon the merchant again.
Here goes nothing.
Let's do icicle on him.
Thought you had me?
Yeah.
I'll take this.
Healing grape.
I am ready.
Dagger did nothing.
Bring it on. Let's get down to work.
That should almost defeat him.
Bring it on.
My turn. Don't play.
Fire.
I am ready.
And Night Ode should finish us off. Excellent. That knight is gone. Now I just have to worry about this guy.
Don't play.
Let's work on breaking him.
I am ready.
Perfect.
Here goes nothing.
And let's go with amputation. Wow, that was 1200 damage.
Here we go.
Icicle. Now that Therion is there,
I'm ready. Are you? Let's do this.
might as well do a
Yours
full.
and mine.
Energizing pomegranate.
I am ready.
Not really that necessary. Let's see, I have boost in defense and magic. Magic defense? Magic defense. Moonlight Waltz. Hopes highly from side to hops highly from side to side.
Here goes nothing. Cool off. Whoa.
I am ready.
I'm not gonna break him this time. Oh. That did not do as much damage as I thought it would.
All right.
I am ready.
And we'll break him.
Don't play.
Wildfire.
All right.
Amputation.
I am ready.
A simple attack killed
show is
Heathcote. And there we go. That was the boss battle for this chapter. Now let's learn more.
So, you can hold your own in battle as well. It seems I underestimated you.
That makes two of us. Was that a part of your butler training?
I see you still have some reservations about my true profession. Though I'm sure my victory here lends my words no credit.
Your victory? What in the...
Any thief worth his salt should recognize that band. The mark of a convict. The fool's bangle, as some call it. Undeniable proof of a thief's humiliating blunder.
Get this off of me!
I do not take my orders from you. I've attached it to your arm for a reason. If anyone is to see it, they shall know of your failure here today.
Why, you...
However, I imagine your pride will not permit you to be seen with it, and that makes it perfect leverage for negotiations.
Negotiations?
You may have broken into my home, but for now, I will overlook your transgressions.
Oh, great. More company.
Pardon my belated introduction. My name is Cordelia Ravus, and I am the lady of the house.
Regards to your decorator. They sure have a way with traps.
Allow me to explain. The treasure you are after is a family heirloom known as the Dragonstones.
You don't say.
The Dragonstones have been in my family for generations.
Wait, dragon stones? I see one.
Yes, once there were more. But the stones were stolen during the chaos following my parents' passing. Fortunately, Heathcote was able to recover the Sapphire Stone.
What touching devotion. Is this the part where I move to tears?
Perhaps, once you understand your place in this story. If you collect the 3 remaining stones, we shall remove the band from your arm.
So, this was your plan all along.
Yes, but please understand, I had no choice.
Well, aren't you too clever? Setting a thief to catch a thief.
Don't thieves often say, the ensnared has only himself to blame?
Yeah, they do. For a butler, you sure know a lot about thieves, old man.
I dare not bore you with my story when there are more pressing matters at hand. Will you undertake Miss Ravus's mission, young thief? If you refuse...
I'll do the job.
Excellent. Then I pray your journey will be a successful one.
Oh, you're back.
With a tale to tell, too. I'll trade it for a drink.
Afraid I don't deal in that currency.
Listen, I just came from Ravus Manor. Had a lovely chat with a fellow named Heathcote. Maybe you know him?
I did warn you not to go there. So, was it everything you expected it to be?
All that and more, and now I'm awfully thirsty. I might need 2 drinks to get this bad taste out of my mouth.
Coming right up.
And with that, we completed Chapter 1 of Therion's story. I find Therion's story to be one of the more captivating ones, mostly because he essentially is captive. So, I'm always curious about how these stories end. On my personal playthroughs, I still have not completed any of the Chapter 4s. So for Therion... Oh, I have to get going to finish it off, actually.
Mr. Therion! Mr. Therion, please wait!
What now?
I came to see you off on your journey. As it is at my behest that you're setting out.
Look, I'm just fulfilling my half of a bargain. Nothing more, nothing less.
I understand that, but...
He's right, milady. This is simply an agreement between us and a skilled but short-sighted thief.
Exactly.
There is something you should know before you go. As you saw, I recovered a blue stone. It is known as the Sapphire Dragonstone. The remaining 3 are the Dragonstones of Ruby, Emerald, and Gold, each named for its sheen.
And if I steal them all back for you, you'll remove this band.
You have my word.
Your word? Well, that sounds legitimate. Any idea where I should start looking?
Rumor has it that a scholar in Noblecourt is researching the Ruby Dragonstone.
Noblecourt. Great. I'll fit right in.
Mr. Therion!
What is it this time?
Please, do take care out there. Did I say something amiss?
Never thought a man of my talents would be working for someone like... it's nothing. You'll get your stones back soon. Just leave the thieving to me.
And so Therion set forth his mission, which he begrudgingly accepted, to retrieve the remaining 3 Dragonstones of House Ravus, that he might have the mark of shame removed from his arm. Little did he know what fate awaited him. Now we're actually going to go back into town because I just wanted to finish that off so that I can show where we're off to next. Also, now we have side quests that we'll deal with next time. So, our next leg in our travels will take us up north towards Hannet in the woodlands of Swarky. We're getting closer to Still Snow for Primrose. However, we are not going to touch any Chapter 2 stuff until we make it full circle to Ulberic in Cobblestone in the Highlands. So we're gonna make it to the Woodlands next. Therion is located over here in the Flatlands of Noblecourt. And his level requirement, I believe, is also 24? 22. So it's one of the lower leveled requirements. So with that being said, we have reached the end of this episode. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash that like button and subscribe if you have not for more Octopath Traveler content. In the next episode, we continue north, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.